Yo, what's up? Alright, so let's get this date started. I'm excited. Somebody new. But y'all, I am tired. So my speech, everything's just gonna be word vomit. Drugs. Okay. So I'm assuming it doesn't get anywhere romantically, I guess. Okay. You're sweating your ass off. The sun is beating down on you like your grandma does to you, to your will to live and creativity. Oh, we should go outside. Oh, it's just a few events. It's hot as balls out here, man. Sweaty, meaty balls that hang low and stick to the inside of your thigh, and then sweat forms there in droplets, and you can't adjust them because it would be weird to grab at your groin and try to unstick them, and it wouldn't work through your pants anyways. That's very descriptive and gross. Your head is spinning. You need to get something cold inside of your body before you spiral and pass out. You find a little stand. It's the cutest little stand, a stand that's handing out something frosty in little cups. You need one expeditiously. I don't know if I said that right, but we're gonna continue. You join the very long, disorganized line to wait your turn, which is almost worse just because walking around the convention as a whole because of all the bodies clustered together. Turns out the stand is selling gelato, which will definitely satisfy your needs. I've never had that. Oh, Issa, I thought I lost you for a minute. I found the stand I was looking for, and it took 20 minutes to get to the piece I wanted, and so I turned around when you were gone. When I turned around, you were gone, but the Project Diva exhibition is about to start, so I came to get you too. Yeah, Lena, I know. Hold on. Oh, are you in line? What's this line for? Gelato? Did you want some? Oh, what's your favorite flavor? Mine is chocolate, or maybe pistachio. Helena, your chattiest sibling is rifling through her bag for something, and you don't want her to think you're brushing her off, but you're really worried about right now is getting her gelato. Helena, I got it, Issa. This one is on me. I just need to find my wallet. She bumps into someone in line, nearly sending them both tumbling down to the ground, and you grab her. You grab Helena in time to prevent chaos. Sorry, I am so sorry. Helena, be careful. No worries, I'm good. I just wasn't paying attention. I'm just glad everyone's okay. You take a good look at this person, the character. This character, she looks familiar. You've seen her somewhere before, you just can't put your finger on it. Oh, your costume. I love your costume. It's a card captor, Sakura, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's one of my favorite animes. No way, I used to love that when I was younger. I like your shoelaces. Thanks. I got them from the president. Holy shit. You were meant to meet Sakura today. Fate aligned for you. You were pushed here by karma. Hey, you got socials? Yeah, I have a bidder. Aha! I found my wallet. You exchanged socials with Sakura, or Anoki actually. Okay, for sure. And you're already following? So you're the one shirtless anime guys on my feed. So you're the one putting shirtless anime guys on my feed. Yeah, that would be me. And you're the one putting musicals and OC images on mine. Yeah. Gelato is on me. I can't believe we're already mutuals. This is so funny. Really, it's so funny this happened to you. It's like a relief knowing the universe is out to get you for something you didn't even do. Yeah, this is great. You're really into anime and stuff, huh? Yep, have been for years. Wow, you're like a professional or something. I consider myself experienced connoisseur. That's so cool. I've always been more into musicals and live action stuff myself. I'm just here with my sister. Danganronpa. Sorry. I literally just actually looked at her. Your sister who is still here, who is paying for your gelato. Anoki glances at her. Hey. Hi, I'm Helena. Nice to meet you. Anoki, nice to meet you too, Helena. So, what are you into? Oh, I'm in anime. Well, card captor, Sakura, obviously. And have you ever heard of Magical Girl Racing Project? It's another magical girl subversion anime, right? I've seen Madoka Magica, and I watched that with my sister recently. Yeah, that was the one with the wide eyes, right? About the middle schoolers? Uh-huh. What can I get for you guys? Helena freezes. You know what that means. She's forgotten her order, or maybe never picked one in the first place because she was so focused on talking with Anoki. It's fine though, it's not like you don't know Helena's favorite flavors. Hey, how are you? Good, thanks. Can we have 3 gelato cups, 1 pomegranate, 1 coconut lime, and what would you like, Anoki? Oh, I can get my own, it's not a big deal. No, I insist. Alright, can I get, leche? I don't know how to say that. Sure thing. Can we get anything else? That'll be all, thank you. You reach for your wallet. I got it. Lena, it's fine. She slammed her money on the counter before you could object further. I said I was gonna pay, so I'm gonna pay for it. Alright. You still pull out your wallet. Well, do you guys take tips? I don't see a jar. Oh, yeah, we're allowed to take them, but we can't technically have a jar. So it's over the counter? Okay. You count the number of workers behind the counter to make sure they each get $2. It's hot as fuck outside, and they're working their asses off to get sweaty anime fans some icy treats. They need icy treats too, but they'll probably be sick and tired of icy treats after their shifts are over. They still deserve something nice. Thank you very much. It's no problem. Your gelatos are coming out at the second window. And you heard Anoki and Helena over the shack's other window to wait for your gelato. You know what? Anoki's pretty cool actually. Hey Anoki, do you have more events to go to? Oh yeah, I got a few more to hit, and then I was thinking of going to the artist alley. I wanted to get some stuff later because, you know, I didn't want to carry my merch and stuff around all day. You glance at Helena and the tote bag slung over her shoulder full of all the merch she's been carrying around all day. She looks back at you. We still have a few too. You compare schedules with Anoki. It's a little disappointing to see how badly they clash. Who knew there would be so much anime stuff going on at the same time? How are all the fans of this anime supposed to make it to each of these events if there's so many going on at the same time? You sigh. Aw man. Yeah, I'm pretty booked today, but I've got a little bit of free time later. Okay, well, it looks like you've got some space after the industry panel Q&A with Kunihiko Ikahara. And we're free after the history of Vocaloid and into the present presentation, so how about we meet up after that? We can hang out for a while then. I'm down for that. Oh, what about tomorrow, too? Yeah, tomorrow. We don't have to do anything planned for tomorrow. Really? Sweet. So let's meet up again by the stand later. Sounds great. You part ways with your plans to reconvene in 2 hours. Till then, it's just you and Lena. Okay. Hanging out with your sister isn't so bad in small doses. It just has to be measured responsibly, like medications prescribed by a doctor. Except the meds are family bonding time. After exploring the convention center, the two of you stroll back to the gelato stand from earlier this morning. Lena almost directs you to the opposite end of the convention center, which would have resulted in 20 extra minutes of wandering through ninjas and catgirls. You're no expert on etiquette of anime fans, but they seem to be a little rude in your opinion. Some of these cosplays extend across the whole walkway, and some people have places to get to. Thankfully, you catch Lena's mistake by grabbing the map and proclaiming the gelato stand is over by this road, not that one. You elbow your way through the crowd, ahead of Lena like you're parting the seas for her. And as the two of you burst through a side of doors into fresh air, it gets real stuffy and smells odd. When so many anime fans are squished into a small place, you spot Anoki's head poking out from behind someone's oversized sword. Dang, that sword is actually taller than Anoki. Anoki, over here! They turn their bright hair fluttering behind them. Your eyes meet from across several meters. Lena waves. We're back. I'm glad you made it back safe and sound. You never know what can happen at a place like this. Is it actually dangerous? Oh, for sure. One of my friends has a story about the time she almost had an eye taken out by someone's light stick. Oh my god, that's so crazy, wild. So Isa, I'm gonna go meet up with a friend. You can stay here with Anoki while I'm gone. Okay, bye. Wait, what? She sends you a look that she adamantly refuses to decipher, especially when she swoops to look over to Anoki and back to you again. Whatever those eyebrows are doing, you want nothing to do with it. Before you can protest, she already is gone, inside the building, hidden by a group of anime fans who have climbed on top of each other to form a pyramid. Guess it's just you and me then. Don't worry, I'm small, so you can accidentally ditch me in these crowds whenever you want and I won't realize a thing. I know we just met today, you don't have to stick around. I wouldn't do that. I want to hang out with you. I know, I'm kidding. You're sweet. No, you're sweet. The guy working at the gelato stand has probably had enough of eavesdropping on the conversation, so you take Anoki by the arm and go for a walk. It is really crowded. Anoki's shoulder brushes up against your side and it tickles. He keeps glancing at you as you walk. It makes you self-conscious. You're definitely absolutely overthinking it. Lena is too. You know better than to trust her judgment when it comes to stuff like this. It's okay though. You'll let her have her fun. Whatever fantasies are rolling around in that head of hers, they're as fictional as magical girls. Have you seen Pretty Cure? You have a feeling you're about to learn a lot about said fictional magical girls. I haven't. What's it about? So, Pretty Cure is a magical girls show franchise that spans a lot of different anime, but my favorite series is We Are Pretty Cure, which is about these two girls who go to the same school, but they're completely different and wouldn't have met if they weren't magical girls working together. One is an outspoken lacrosse player, and the other one is those super quiet but really smart types. The show really builds and develops a relationship with each other in ways you wouldn't expect, because they're so different, but they manage to find similarities they can bond over. And by the end of the series, you can really feel how much they love each other. Like, they don't just love each other platonically. There's actually some really strong subtext that they have romantic feelings. And there's even this figure that has both of them in wedding dresses, which I freaked out over the first time I saw. Wow. No, I'm not a total freak about anime. Why would you ask? That self-deprecating joke hurts you a little. You try to muster up a better response. No, I'm genuinely in awe in a good way. I love how passionate you are about this. You must love this show a lot. You could say that. Do you have any shows like that, or games maybe? Actually, I'm a big fan of theater, musicals and all that jazz. I'm the type of person who wants to tell her own stories rather than just sit and watch. Not that there's anything wrong with being an audience member. Nookie laughs thankfully. You'd hate to offend. I love that for you. I remember that stuff you retweet. I should have known. So you do theater? I don't know a lot, but I know some stuff via internet. Osmosis, there's a bunch of crossover between anime fans and theater kids. Yes, you do theater. Verb, you like that. I work as a theater teacher, but I kind of have a script going too. Who knows if it'll finish though. You do theater, you write, you teach. Isa, it sounds like you do everything. Damn. You have no idea. The more you talk to Anoki, the more you know Lena was overthinking things. They're fun to talk to, and you think this could be a start of a beautiful friendship. Wait, what if you're the one overthinking it? Maybe Lena wasn't trying to indicate anything at all. Maybe she just wanted to stretch her face, and she actually had a friend she wanted to meet at this con. It's totally possible. Jeez, you've been silly. With the weight off your mind, the rest of your conversations with Anoki are easy and fun as belting songs in the shower. He seems happy to gush about her favorite stories, and you're happy to listen. You've never even heard most of them. Aww. The skies change color by the time you see the gelato stand again. It's not dark out, but it's been long enough for the clouds to roll overhead. You've made a full circle around the buildings. Hey, do you want to take a picture together? I don't know about you, but I'd really like to remember today. Oh, making memories. That's so cute. Oh my god, yes. Oh, this is adorable. Love it. A sentimental part of you wants to catch a gelato stand employee in the background of your photo. They're just as memorable as the Nookie. Sorry about that. Couldn't get that word out. But maybe that would be weird. You and Anoki position yourselves under the camera lens of his phone and you squint through the sunlight with a wide grin. Ah, today has been so great. I should really call Helena and make sure she hasn't lost an eye to someone's light stick. If I had a nickel for every time a friend of mine almost got injured by Idol fans, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. I know that one. Ah, the beautiful connection made between 2 people who have seen the same internet meme before. This is the basis for a long-standing friendship, you're sure of it. Can I get your number? I'll text you so we can meet up again tomorrow. Of course. You exchange phone numbers, and in the process, you catch Anoki's lock screen wallpaper. A scarred, shirtless anime man with white hair, and is that an 8-pack? What are those hip lines leading to? Who's that? Ah, that would be my husband, White Choco, from critically acclaimed mobile game Cookie Run. Looks really grizzled. I never expect a title like that. Cookie Run sounds like a kid's game. Well, it is a kid's game. E for everyone, family friendly, all that good stuff my grandma loves. But there's a lot of appeal for adult players too. Flushed emoji. Did they just say flushed emoji out loud? That's amazing. Is that what he looks like in the game? Yeah, he's my favorite. They don't seem as hyped to talk about this one as they did with the Magical Girl show before. It makes sense that they'd be tired after everything. I honestly thought they were like simping over their male anime crush character that they have, but whatever. You take that as a sign to wrap things up, and after confirming plans with Anoki for tomorrow, you wave her off. Someone nearby yawns loudly, and you catch it against your will. This sets off a chain reaction, and people hanging around the gelato stand, ending with the man at the stand himself. Geez, where's your sister anyway? You don't have time to be standing around, yawning at callous players. Almost on cue, someone taps you on your shoulder from behind. You finally know. Hey! Took you long enough. Our heroine is set to face her worst trial yet, romance. Marilys thinks she's in love, and she thinks that she's happy, but she really has been pushing her family away and walking straight into danger. Almost like a certain someone you know. But anyway, she doesn't realize these actions are isolating her and keeping her from people who want to help her. You think this is a story about loneliness and self-acceptance and family, including found family. You're always a slut for found family. Damn. This can work out. This will work out. You finally have some ideas to get the old gears going without fandom backing you up. Ugh. You can't help but smile to yourself over this. You finally have more than the semblance of fleeting idea. Fuck, man. What the hell? Finally. I don't know what that is. ¿Qué pasa? Men suck. I mean, I asked for one simple thing, right? Just one, and he can't do a single fucking thing. It's ridiculous. How am I supposed to put up with this? This must be about the guy who gave her the loud-smelling jacket. You have to think fast. She's never come to you for advice like this. You need to say something valuable, something insightful, something. Hey, maybe he's not worth your time if you can't come through for you. If he can't come through for you. Yeah. Relationships are hard, but you shouldn't have to feel like you're the only one putting in all the work all the time. So true, bestie. Maybe if he's really stubborn, you need to offer him an ultimatum, a final choice to really see where his aim is at. Profound. Wow, Isa, that was profound. Bingo, the exact word you used. How about that? I was talking about a boyfriend. I don't have a boyfriend. Oh, but I wasn't talking about a boyfriend. I don't have a boyfriend. What? Then whose stinky jacket have you been wearing? Oh, well, he might tell you I'm his girlfriend, but I'm not. Not his girlfriend. He's my, my quick fuck. My supplier, my guy who can get things, my ticket in, huh? Your plug? Yes, I forgot the word. Ah, things make sense now. The smelly jacket, the constant texting, the new things. She's fucking the weed man. Oh, mad respect. Okay. What did he do? He was supposed to be here like, I don't know, an hour ago to pick me up. Now he's not answering my texts. I'm just trying to smoke. She groaned. It's never that serious. Well, the constant failures of men seem to be very serious when they're happening to you, right? Do you want to just smoke with me? Huh? If you want to roll up, You smoke? Yeah, duh. How else do you think I deal with Abuela every day? I'm such an idiot. You're so right. Yeah, I want to smoke with you. Alrighty then. You take Elena around the corner for a quick smoke. Huh, you never really thought you would get to bond with your sister like this. Aww. Cuties. Ooh. Oh, these are interesting. You're looking at several surprisingly large anime figurines of different kinds. It's kind of crazy there's so many, Card Captor Sakura, Sailor Moon, Tokyo Mew Mew, and things like that. Not all of this. They're telling. Unique. catch a glance of one of these babies in someone's room and you can clock their exact interest and more by just guessing. Yeah, a lot of these are like from mecha anime or science fiction stuff. These figures get pretty pricey, 300 and up because of how detailed they are. But if you want to buy them, don't do it at a con. They upcharge like crazy. Oh wow, I never would have thought anything like that. I was just thinking, it's so cool that you can just buy these things and show them off and show off everything you like. I think it says a lot about the person to have these around. I mean that in a good way, of course. Yeah, that sounded pretty sus. Come on, Lena, you totally know what I meant. Like, I'm happy for the people who express themselves this way. It's not like I'm too different anyway. I totally get it. See? He gets it? Now, what's that look for? Nothing, nothing at all. Are they blushing? Overall, you had a great time with Lena at con. She and Anoki got along well, which is pretty cool. You and Anoki get along well too, which is to be expected from one of your own bitter mutuals. It's kind of funny. If you'd planned this meeting out from the beginning, you would have been nervous enough to shit your pants and run the entire meeting on your own. Thank God that didn't happen though. You ended up attending a few random con events just because they were just going on, and you're a complete stranger to anime and stuff like that. Your domain is more live action and stuff. Currently, this froyo is bussin'. So how do you guys feel about She-Ra? Oh, I love that show. I didn't know you watched it, Lena. It's a bit before your time. I think she means the reboot. Yeah. Oh. Well, now I'm embarrassed. Isa reveals herself as an old head, 1 million, right? The original She-Ra and He-Man are both before your time too, aren't they? You're a millennial. Yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. I am a 90s baby. 2001 baby. 98. Look at us, 90s babies and Helena. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Oh, come on, dude. That is not what I sound like. Yeah, it is. I do a perfect impression of you. Anoki agrees, right, Anoki? It is pretty spot on. Izo is a great actress after all. See, I told you. Anoki fits in with you and Lena pretty great. It's always nice to have someone that will agree with you without hesitation when you're messing around with your siblings. Maybe they get along with Veneria. Or Tulio too. I like that name, Tulio. You're getting ahead of yourself. While you're goofing off, Anoki leaves to get himself another flavor of froyo, and you and Lena are left to simmer down as the sun's setting. It's getting pretty late. You'll probably call it quits soon. Lena leans against you. Hey. Hey? Anoki's totally into you. What? Me? No way. You, maybe. Me? No way. You see the way he looks at you? No. No, they're not looking at me in any way. Don't be silly. No, I'm so serious, I promise. Yeah, right. Anoki has the hots this evening. There she goes, making references you don't understand again. She seems really bent on this idea for some reason, but you know, she's being silly like always. You'd probably call her the goofiest sibling. There's no one quite like her in the family. Who the fuck is Dude Man? He's totally gonna ask you out. Nuh-uh. Yeah-huh. Nuh-uh. Yeah-huh. Girls, you're both pretty. Must we fight? Yep. Issa's like super pretty. She's got people all over her. What the hell? Like the really hot manager of that one company, right, Issa? Stop it. You can't seem to convey this message through your brainwaves alone or the look on your face. Someone's bound to snatch her up soon. She's grade A wife material. Is that so? She looks you right in your eyes. You're shaking your head now. Yep. So anyway, how was the con for you guys? Good. Pretty good. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. We should really be asking you though. I mean, you've never even been to an anime convention, right? Yeah, but I mean, in comparison to other conventions, I would know if it was good or bad. As long as you had fun, it doesn't really matter the size of the con. We had fun, as long as we had fun, you know? Not what I meant. Hey, I got plans for after, so you two just sit and talk or whatever. I've got a ride, so I'm good. Not this shit again. Lena, Ciao. Bye. She practically sprints into the distance just to leave you alone with Anoki. Oh, to be filled with such whimsy as Helena, which is to say she's nuts. There's no way Anoki is into you when you consider all the facts. And again, you do know you tend to get down on yourself, especially when you're nervous. Are you nervous? You're cracking your fingers. Remember those skits, the ones on the first floor? Oh yeah. And you remember when that guy ate the shirt? Oh, excuse me, ate the shit during the really dramatic part? He was doing his best. Not everyone is a natural at acting. And don't I know it? For some reason it hadn't occurred to you to call their cosplay skits acting, but it is. It's putting on a show and a costume as a character. It's so simple really, but one could say you have to have a bit of a elitism problem. You aren't so different from them at all, or well, nothing anime fans do can possibly be worse than what you did in the More fandom. You shudder. Hey Isa, what do you think of, do you think, I was just wondering, would you want to hang out sometime or go out? Or I'd like to go out with you. Like on a date? Yep, and I don't mean the fruit. Oh. Oh. Oh wow, Anoki, I didn't think that. It doesn't have to be a con or anything. We could go someplace quiet, maybe with more atmosphere, and it can be just the two of us. Yeah. Yeah? I'd love to. Yeah, Nikki is charming, and Nikki's fun, smart, and cute, and endearing, and you think this could work out for you. Not just a maybe, but really, if you can be genuine, and he can be genuine, then what's the problem? You're learning to be more straightforward, and Nikki is easy to get along with. Who says you shouldn't try? How about right now? Right now? Yeah, like right now. I'm down. What should we do? We can do some anime shit. Maybe we can go watch anime or something. I bet you know some really good ones, and I've never really seen any before. You seen Sailor Moon? Not like that. I mean, like, they still make new anime, right? Oh yeah, we can watch a new anime. What are you jonesing for? I want to watch something cute, maybe. We can watch shoujo. What's a shoujo? You'll see. It's only just the end. Oh, they're gonna be bonding watching anime together. It's a whirlwind from there, and before you know it, the two of you are going steady. Is it that easy? It's surprising, to say the least. After all, it wasn't so long ago that you were telling yourself that a long-term committed relationship wasn't what you wanted with Malik. Maybe it's just because Malik is Malik? Because Malik is a man as far as you know. Anoki is definitely not a man or a woman. Maybe that's why this seems so much easier for you. Or maybe you're overthinking this like you do everything else. That there are just some relationships that begin naturally and gradually build. Not every relationship should be a great leap to carry you away, or maybe none should be. Maybe you're just not built for grand gestures anymore. You're an adult now. This has been easy for you. Okay, open your eyes. You open your eyes and Nikki holds a thin box with a necklace inside of it, Sailor Moon themed. Oh, Nikki is so pretty. Oh my god, their outfits! I know, right? It's custom made. He saw it and he thought of you, watching it together, and went out the way to get this piece for you. Aww, it's really gorgeous. They're so nice to you, like really, really nice to you. An excellent partner by your standards. They're so attentive and they make sure you have a great time on every date. They make you voice your concerns. It's just so nice for once. For once, things are good for you. You're having fun with another person. Your dates with Anoki are always fun and charming, and you always learn something new. You're at a beautiful restaurant with a beautiful person who wants nothing but the best for you. He even held on to the fact that you said you like long walks on the beach, and you don't really know if that's true though. It's just something you felt like you should say, like it was romantic or something. Which it is, right? That's why people say that. Custom made. Of course. Why wouldn't I get the best for you? Oh, Anoki, how sweet. Don't get too excited. We're not done yet. Oh, you spoil me. Anoki extends his arms to you all chivalrous. Like, can you rest your head? You rest your hand on it kind. On it in kind. They're so, you know, they foot the bill, you pay the tip, then you're off to walk on the beach. The sun is set and you and Anoki walk side by side down the shoreline. You were eager at first, but now you see they clearly have something on their mind. Maybe it's been bothering them and you didn't notice until now. How about all this sand, huh? Gonna suck to get it all out later. You try to lighten the mood. It's something you're good at. All good for. Are you even good at it? Did that work? Does Anoki feel worse? Yeah, I guess it will. I haven't been all that careful. Hope it doesn't get into my other stuff. Yeah. Phew. Isa, I've been wanting to ask you something. Oh no. You never agreed to any questions. Bite the bullet. Of course, you can ask me anything. Do you think about the future? Of course you think about the future. Everyone thinks about the future, one way or another, whether it's what they're gonna have for their next meal or what their dreams and aspirations are. Your dreams hasn't changed from doing musical theater for a living despite what Arahai said. Honestly, between you and Arihi, I don't know, and Yolanda's advice, you definitely hold a lot Yolanda's above Arahai's. However, you're at least making realistic plans to take steps in a direction. That's gotta mean something, right? He'd probably be too proud. Well, I mean, I never changed my plans about us. I've always wanted to get married and I want to have kids someday, you know? Do you think about having kids? You don't know when your mouth got so dry, it's so hard to swallow. Because I've been thinking, you know, and like, having kids is important to me. She told you anime was important to her too. Where do they rank against each other? If Anuki's using the same word to describe both, you feel guilty for thinking mean thoughts, but what does he think this is to you? Do they think you want to leave your family, start over with some stranger who makes all these false promises and only uses you as a means to an end? Well, you've made this mistake before, and you won't be doing it again. If you had a nickel for every time someone suggested eloping with you, you would have 3 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened thrice, right? What exactly about you says, I'm haphazard, I'm so random, of course, I'll run away with you, and off into the sunset. It leaves you feeling kind of pathetic. Are you a person? Are you an idea? A temporary idealistic escape? Isa? Uh-huh. I wanted to know if, but you look so... I'm sorry. The things that happen to you aren't Anuki's fault. He's not trying to elope with you and steal you from your family. You are the bigger adult in the situation. You should do the right thing, the mature thing, before you get ahead of yourself. No, I'm sorry, Anuki. I don't think I'm ready for that kind of commitment. I'm not really at a point in my life where I can do that. It's just not something I want right now. And it's funny, you know, you're the second person to ask me about marriage in the last year or so. So what? This is it? Yeah, I guess it is. I mean, it didn't have to end that way. You don't want it to be the end at all. You don't want it to be the end all, be all the situation. After all, you do really like Anoki, but it doesn't take a rocket science to know that having different long-term goals in a relationship is the worst thing that can happen. Things get drawn out, you both become unhappy, someone gets hurt. It's best to just let Anoki go and find someone that can make them happy instead. Sure, Anoki might be angry with you for leading them on or wasting their time, but ultimately, it's what's best for them. It's what's best for you. And you've told yourself this a million times. After all you've been through in the past 2 years, you know for a fact that you need therapy. Nobody can help you but you. After all, you can't spend your entire life dragging others down with you. You're not her. You don't want to end up like her. Even if you don't get anything else you have to make sure you don't end up like Abuela. The things she went through aren't an excuse for the way she treated you growing up. The things you went through to this point aren't an excuse for the way you treated others either. So today you let Anoki tell you what they need to tell you. Even if he has some harsh words, it's not that bad. It's how adults talk. Happy now. Okay. Isabel came through. But I mean, isn't Anoki like 22? I mean, I guess, yeah, some people want kids at 22 and shit. Sure. Isabel's closing statements. And we still need to read Anaya's closing statements too, I believe. I wonder if another character's gonna come up. Alright. We cut her hair. You're on the couch and patiently tapping your fingers against your bag, waiting for Abby to call you and let you know she's outside. Everything in the house is going as usual, except for you just waiting. Waiting The other shoe is going to drop. Someone is going to need you, and you're going to have to do something about it because no one else will. Hey, what's with Tio's way to eat eggs again? I mean, how does he like his eggs? Scrambled. I think it was scrambled with pepper or something. He likes them spicy. Thank you. Right, yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. There are tons of people around. Your papa comes downstairs and papers are hanging out of his briefcase. Like usual, he's not going to fix that. You'll probably need to do something about that. Mira, watch your bag, bro. Ah, thank you. Vámonos, Mire. We're gonna be late. He tucks the papers back in this briefcase, and he and your mama are on their way. Have a great day, guys. Don't have too much fun without us. You're up early, Kiko. Am I? I didn't notice. Alright, yeah, I know. Stephanie left me, so I wasn't out late. Like, for good? Yeah, for good. Maybe you should stop dating white women. Yeah, Issa, maybe I should. You know, I bet you're wondering why it's so peaceful this morning. Cheetah is sick. Both of them climb over the couch to sit on either side of you like they were raised in a barn. She's knocked the fuck out. Don't you guys have to get ready and go? Aww. Cute. Yeah, but it's not like I can leave without Tulio. My first class isn't till the afternoon. Maybe check on Anita? You shudder. Maybe don't. He'll be down in his own time. He never misses the bus. You wouldn't wish that. You wouldn't wish what you saw in your worst enemy, even though it was so long ago. It haunts your mind. Nothing has convinced you to knock on doors more. What's with the look, Isa? Nothing. You got plans after school today? Oh, no, I'm just gonna go to Abby's today. Gonna help her with the baby and do some research and stuff. Oh, do you think maybe you could give me lessons on acting? Really? You never took Verenia for someone interested in acting. Then again, there are a lot of things that are considered acting that you didn't know about until you met Anoki. Yeah. No problem, I'll make time. And there it is, the sound of Tulio's slow stride down the stairs. If Anui was a person, it'd be him, and it turns out that's completely okay. Nita gathers her things as he comes without any particular rush. Maybe the house could learn a thing or two from Tulio. Isabel, come help your grandmother. There it is, but look on the bright side, it's not so bad. You're just helping your sick grandma for a minute, that'll become an hour, and then you won't be able to go over to Abby's at all, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Helena puts a hand on your shoulder. I'll tend to her. Tenders? No, I mean, I'll help her, doofus. Just dose her with cold medicine again. She won't know the difference. So true, best friend. They're mean. You ready? Yeah. Alright, you two have a good day. Yeah, we will. You too, Isa. Abigail should be here to pick you up at any moment now, but you have to admit you're tired of waiting. Aside from your parents, everybody in the house has to ride the bus, and public transportation isn't managed well enough for you to spontaneously decide you'll get to Abigail's on your own. But even if you get in the car, it's not like you can drive. Hey, you drive? Drive, yeah, like a car. Yeah. Well, why do you say it like that? I can drive, I know traffic laws. I follow traffic laws. But why? Christ, I was just gonna ask you if you could teach me how to drive. Oh, I can teach you how to drive. But you made it sound so suspicious. Oh, don't have a license. Are you freaking kidding me? But I can teach you how to drive for sure. We can make it a girls' day. Both of us need our license. Only if we can get manicures here, too. That's where we can start. Your phone finally buzzes, and it's Abby letting you know that she's outside. Later, Gator. Just let me know when you're available to start, okay? Yeah. Got a lot of free time now. Your eyes bore into your laptop. The light from the screen bores back into you. If you stare into the abyss, it stares back or whatever, but this is important stuff. This is the boring stuff that gets your life together. Therapists in your area, budgeting tips, cheap apartments, job applications, and driving education courses. Gulp. And have you mentioned the therapist in your area? That's important. These are the things you've been putting off for. Oh, only your entire life up until this point. You're about to be 29 years old, and you think now is the perfect time for you to start bettering yourself. Because even if things go to shit, you know your family will always be there for you. How's it going, Isa? It is going good. I am good. So good. Thanks for agreeing to come help over with Carmelo. I know you came over here for privacy, but it's really no different having an infant around, huh? No, it's very different. At least your infant isn't in his 70s acting like that, you know? They've been managing Tita's cold by loading her up with cough syrup. She'll sleep it off. As long as she gets her fluids. She's getting her fluids, right? You shrug. That's all in Helena's hands now. Is Abuela even gonna make it? Relax, I think she'll do great. Lena's pretty responsible these days. Wow, you think so? What do you mean I think so? Well, you know, you're always the one who has to do everything around the house, and you never wanted to help. I'm just surprised is all. I never said I didn't want any help. You never let anybody help but me. Well, that's not what I meant. You know how Tita is. True, I know how Tita is. You're right. Exactly, and then what I do is never even good enough for her. Nobody's good enough for her. Now we've got perfectionism and a deep-seated sense of incompetence. For real. You've never really sat down to talk like this with Abigail before. Honestly, you were always more focused on the sense of betrayal that comes with your sole confidant growing up without you and becoming her own person while you still belong to your family. But you're both grown up now, and she's right. She's been right about everything, and it's so liberating to finally sit and laugh and joke about it. It makes you happy in a way that you can't describe. Abby leaves you with some instructions for Carmelo, so you feel less lonely than before. Tension has been melting from your body, and you feel more comfortable in your own skin. Nothing has really been as bad as you made it out to be. You know everything's going to be okay if you keep working on yourself and working on your relationships with your family. You can't wait to get home. Thank you. The only thing in your way. Did we unlock anybody? Is there anybody? Okay, first, hold up. Hold the front door. Beach episode. MILF. Hold up. Is there somebody else up at this top? No. Okay, well, we gotta do this. Aww. Okay, this might be it then. What the fuck is the beach episode? Was it Anoki? Right? Yeah. Okay. I think we got a good ending. I'm gonna assume that was a good ending, because, I mean, nothing crazy happened. I'm glad Isabel overcame some shit. I like that growth. Let's go bad ending. Okay. Rare ending. Happy later. Okay. Interesting. And nobody else got. Who the fuck is? Oh, that was the name of the thing. Okay, so Anoki, Malik, Yolanda, Rocky, Ashley. Yeah, I'm back. So nobody unlocked. We already did Malik. Right? We did Anaya. So, okay. Honestly, let's just... Did we do her epilogue? I don't really know if we did. I don't remember. We're gonna peep. We're just peeping. Because I just don't remember what happened with Anaya body image. Up to your apartment. Okay, your good mood lasts. I don't know if we read this. We can just cancel. Okay. Your good mood lasts the Uber. Let me just read this for a second. Through the front door of your building and up into your apartment. Whoops. My bad. Up to your apartment. It lasts texting Catherine to tell her you made it home safe, and it lasts warming yourself up a bowl of leftover ravioli because the food in that fancy ass restaurant sure as hell did not fill you. I feel like we did. Okay, let's skip to the ending. Oh yeah, we ended up in therapy. Okay, gotcha. Wait, what did I say? What? Okay, so that seems to conclude Isabel. And we just want to check on Anaya real quick. Thanks for listening, guys.